Hello, this is Ronnie. I'm back here with a clip taken from a long video that I just finished to record for my subscribers. I'm leaving the option for my services at 50% off for the first year open, and I'll be providing further details after the clip ends. So if you're interested, please stay on. I'll be talking to you again at the end of the clip. I would like you also to read carefully the disclaimer that I'm going to put up now, so that it is clear to you before you go ahead and watch the video. This is just a standard thing. Some of you with my projections, but I really got to tell you that I think there is scope for an absolute total crash now in the cryptos. Yeah, this is Bitcoin daily. It's coming close to an important support level. This is not going to hold. I don't think it's going to hold. I think that the support level here 28 will crack, and when that cracks, we are going to the next level, which is around 13, and even this is not going to hold, and I'm going to show you why. I think we could be looking at yeah, I don't want to upset anyone, but I think that there is a possibility of breaking even that level of 12,000, and I don't exclude possibility of going to 8,000, 4,000, and I'll show you the wave count long term. You'll see the logic why I say that. Yes, and there is in fact also a dilemma where the one ended, if it really ended here. Yeah, because we're coming out of fourth wave. There is no question that was a very long-term fourth wave, and that's really the baseline that we have to consider as a possible end to this retracement. Yes, I don't think the cryptos are done, meaning that they're dead. No, I think they'll come back, but I think there's going to be still enormous amount of pain before they recover, and they want to recover so quickly. They're effectively, cryptos are effectively considered as a high-tech product. A high-tech product, you have to associate it with the Nasdaq 100. Yes, the Nasdaq 100 has many months ahead of it of falls, big falls, and likewise, I think we are looking at still major falls here. So if the one ended here, there is logic to the madness, if you like, of going back to correct to the previous fourth wave level right here. If the one ended here, you can argue that that's an A, that's a B, that was a strong B because it went above. So the market is stronger than normally. You would expect a correction back to the fourth wave. Maybe it won't give it. Maybe it will stop somewhere at around 20 or so. Yeah, but that is an issue we will see over time clarified by Mr. Market. Right now, this is absolutely not the end. Absolutely not the end. This is even very short term. You can see a 1, 2, 3, 4. That's a tiny fourth wave. So there's another slide of in the order of about $4,000 from current levels. Yes, because we are looking at an extension of this decline, and as I said to you, I believe that this long-term line is going to break. Once we break 28, the abyss is ahead of us. 12 and lower will be beaconing, so please take this into account. I want to show you the chart of Bitcoin on the log scale, giving us access here to a view where we take this as a giant fourth wave, and you can see that the bottom of the fourth wave right here was at 4,200. Do you see that? 4,200, you see that? I don't always get my line to show that, but I hope, sorry. You see right here, yeah, where I put my, that's the bottom of the fourth wave. So if this is a correct reading of a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and it topped here, do you understand that when I say it's going to 4,000 or 8,000 to the zone of this fourth wave, it's based on technical structure of the market. It's not that I'm becoming terribly bearish suddenly, but that's the structure. So when you look at, by the way, this is a weekly scale, yeah, weekly, every bar here stands for 1 week. So there is a reading here that says that the slide that we have seen recently is the beginning of a massive collapse now in the price of Bitcoin, with this being 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, A, B, C, 2, 1, 2. We are in fact looking at a 3 of 3 now developing that would, once it crashes through the support here of 28, that's what I said, we are going down to 12. Yes, it's going to be free fall basically, and everybody will say that's the end of Bitcoin, but no, I don't think that's the end, but it will correct further, and at some point will give a golden opportunity to buy again. So again, I want you to look, this is a log scale, it's extremely important, and that is the technical structure, and that is the reason why I tell you that we could be facing a collapse now under 28 that will take it in complete panic slide towards 12. Now let me show you the chart of Ethereum. Ethereum here on the daily actually broke the support level once, twice, that's the third time, and I think that now it's going to crack through that 2,280 or something right here. Next target seems to me like no problem 1,750. That appears to me as a no problem target, but I'm afraid also here we can evoke scenarios that many of you wouldn't like to hear, but if Bitcoin goes down to the zone of between 4,000 to 8,000, you can anticipate roughly 500 to 750, or maybe even 250 in the case of Ethereum. Sounds crazy, but that's the technical structure. I'm not. I'm just following the technical structure here. This is a 1, 2. Is that another 1, 2? This is not the end. This is not the end, absolutely not. There'll be further decline. And also here I want to show you the log scale. And since Bitcoin and Ethereum do have similar structure long term, so in the case of Ethereum, that is the end of the fourth wave. Okay, that's the end of the fourth wave, and that's the bottom that comes at roughly 130. Wow, believe it or not, that's where it is. And then you go up and you have your 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If it ended here, yeah, not here, if it ended here, you're also here looking at a pretty important struggle to keep its head above water. It breaks the support here at 1,800. A slide could take it back to roughly easily under 700. Yeah, under 700. So watch out this 1,800 level right here, and of course watch the lead that Bitcoin is giving us. My website, the homepage is right here. It's Wave Mastery, www.wavemastery.com. Yeah, wavemastery in one word.com. That takes you to the homepage. You can scroll down, look through some things that I've written here, some recommendations from past users and current users, and that is essentially the offer currently open only to first-time subscribers. Okay, so there is the daily service, daily videos that are preceded by a trial, so you can take the trial for 1 week, and at the end of that, if you're happy, you do nothing, you go on to the plan of half price. Essentially 79 presents half price of the normal price, and that will be good for 1 year. That means 12 payments of 79. If you want to watch just the weekend videos, then you go for this one, and it does give you access to the weekend videos, and I often also insert a video as a bonus midweek, just to keep you on track, to see a little bit where things are moving, because sometimes 1 week of full price action is a lot, and the wave count can change, especially if you're a short-term trader. You really want to know what's happening. So that is essentially the situation. If you decide to go, for example, for the daily videos, you click here, it takes you to the page where it explains to you. You should read that. It explains to you what is covered, etc., etc. If you like what you read, you click here, subscribe. It takes you to PayPal, because my paying system is through PayPal, and you pay through PayPal. You can see you have the trial at $9.99. That's for the first 7 days. As I said, if you like what you see, do nothing. It just goes automatically. If you don't like, you can cancel. Or if you don't know how to cancel, or you have any doubt, you have any question, you can write to me, of course. Once you go through and you pay, you come back, PayPal will send you back to my website to fill in your profile details, choose your login, and once you do that, you will be led automatically to the page with the links to the various videos classified by date. If at any point in time in this process you have a problem, things are not going as I'm describing to you right now, all you have to do is just contact me and I'll help you out. That is essentially it. So you'll have 1 week to look at things. I would like to just spend a minute about the website itself. I have written here a few articles. Is this website for me? You can go through that one. Psychology and trading, trading and the arts, why join? Yes, each of these articles could perhaps help you to see how to relate to my website, but there is no substitute, in my opinion, to actually take a trial. You know, you take a trial, and I want to say another thing. You take a trial and you can't make up your mind. You want more time to think. Fine, I understand that. Then you cancel, but then you're not allowed to take another trial. Please, I want to be very clear about that. There are people who abuse this, and it's really not right. You're not allowed to take more than one trial, okay? A trial is a trial. But if you're interested, after you take a trial, you're interested to come back, you can still benefit from the low price for the next full year, but you have to write to me, and then I will send you a special link without a trial. And if you join, then you're going to go immediately onto the reduced price plan for 12 months. Okay? If you take another trial after you took already one, I am going to have to cancel that and refund you. And if you do that 2 or 3 times, I'm just going to blacklist you, because there are people who have been doing it, and I'm afraid this is really absolutely not right. This is subscribe here. Use subscription. Once you are logged in, you will see this one highlighting you daily service videos or weekend service videos. Yeah, it will show which one you really have the right to access. The daily service videos, to be very clear, they cover the weekend service videos. Okay, so you don't have to subscribe to both. The daily covers everything I do. The weekend, of course, is more selective. Now, I have here resources. There are chart galleries right here. Chart 1, 2, 3. There are plenty of charts here that give you an idea how I go about subdividing various market action here. There I covered a lot of markets, and you can see there is history here that could be very interesting for you to just go through. Let's see, platinum, for example. Yes, that's 1973 to 1978. If you click right on top where it shows you the hand, the chart opens up big. You can print it if you like. Here's an example of platinum, April 1980. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then the huge correction that followed after that. So there is plenty for you, whichever market you're interested in, the financials, commodities, precious metals, etc. Okay, so that's chart galleries. Then useful links, as the name implies. Yes. Recommended reading list. You have a long list of books here that I've read over the years that I found very interesting. Of course, I have many more books that I would like to add. It's just a question of time. I don't always have time to update this one. But the books that you find here did help me in the beginning, and still the information here is very valuable in these books. For example, Kroll. I don't know how many of you heard about Stanley Kroll. Stanley Kroll was a really imaginative fellow trader that wrote very well about his own trading and in trading in general. I learned a lot from these books. And of course, if you haven't heard about Reminiscence of a Stock Operator, you should get this book and read it. You will not regret. This is a book that most traders, I think, have come across and read. It is very, very interesting. And as you go down the list, you will see if there are things that are of interest to you. Of course, go ahead, get them. Some of them are even available online for free as a PDF. Check that. If you have questions about that, you can even contact me. Here's the contact us, and you put your name. Please make sure you give me the right email address. Message, simple maths, submit, I get it. You'll hear from me. I'm based in Belgium, so if you write to me from Australia or from the US and I'm having my rest, do not be surprised if I don't react quickly, okay? Normally within a day you will have a reply from me. I check my email fairly regularly. So that's about it. Hope to see you visiting my website. Hope to see you taking a trial. If you have any questions, again, don't hesitate. Get in touch with me, and wishing you a great trading week. Bye now.